April 1st. Sunday, on an all-new Mad About You, Jamie's big-time job lands her on TV.
Hey!
Hi!
Do something that, like, only I can know.
Ready?
Yeah!
Then, on an all-new news radio, are Dave and Lisa through? Is Bill a practical joker? Is Matthew a pushover?
Yes, yes, and yes. Yahtzee!
On your last NBC Sunday.
The world is now watching America's most watched news magazine, Dateline NBC News, now more than ever.
Now brace yourself for Homicide on NBC.
Land Rover Discoveries frequently come home slightly more soiled than ordinary cars. But they still get washed exactly the same way. With soap and water.
Claritin.
I'll ask my doctor.
It's time to see your doctor.
For a trial of Claritin.
Yes, ask your doctor for a trial of Claritin. For free information and a $5 coupon toward a prescription for Claritin, call 1-800-CLARITIN.
Send your package in 2 days with FedEx, and people are impressed. Cost, about $12.
Send your package in 2 days with UPS, and people are impressed. Cost, about $6. Send your package in 2 to 3 days with priority mail from the U.S. Postal Service, and people are impressed. Cost exactly $3.
So, 12, 6, 3, what's your priority? Priority mail from the U.S. Postal Service.
Does your bra have a time limit? Try the 18-hour satin and lace bra and new matching shaper. For all-day support and comfort, Playtex.
How does Shaquille O'Neal get fired up for a game? With the scorching new 4-alarm double-decker taco from Taco Bell. It's the hottest new way to bring soft and crunchy together in one big fiery taste.
What a game! Shaq is really hot.
The new 4-alarm double-decker taco, only at Taco Bell.
Is it hot in here, or is it just me?
Saturday. You are a very talented young woman.
A trusted teacher just crossed the line.
Don't.
Now he'll stop at nothing.
He set me up. Zach's not a thief. He's using me to get you.
At what price will she protect her love?
If I sleep with you.
Everybody wins.
An all-new Malibu Shores NBC Saturday.
This week, it's you. Phil Hoffman hosts an all-new Saturday Night Live with the Gin Blossoms.
I can't believe it.
Oh, please, you can, too.
Eurovision.
Yeah, right, whatever. Sunday, on an all-new Mad About You, Jamie's big-time job lands her on TV.
Hey!
Hi!
Do something that, like, only I can know.
Ready?
Yeah!
Then, on an all-new news radio, are Dave and Lisa through? Is Bill a practical joker? Is Matthew a pushover?
Yes, yes, and yes. Yahtzee!
On your last NBC Sunday. Sunday on NBC, two Atlanta Dream Teamers go head-to-head when Robinson and the Spurs battle Miller and the Pacers, or the Mavs host the Knicks. Sunday on the NBA on NBC.
Hi, Julie. We've been expecting you.
Todd, to reception, please. You have a guest.
Julie.
Hi, Todd.
Are you excited?
What do you say we go look at your car?
I'd love it.
Is that my car?
This is Julie, and this is her first new car.
Now watch this. It can even stand up to a direct hit. Take a look at that. Didn't break. At LensCrafters, we have these featherweight lenses. They're made of a thin, lightweight material, but they're also tough.
Available now, only at LensCrafters.
You know, I knew Advil was good. But this good? I was just in the dentist chair. Big-time pain. What does my doctor recommend? Not the prescription pain reliever you'd expect, but Advil. Come on, Doc. Advil works better than a prescription. You know, it did. Advil's that good.
On tough dental pain, 2 Advil work better than any 2 extra-strength Tylenol. Even better than 2 tablets of Tylenol with codeine.
Advil just works better.
Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
The winds of change are here. Haineswear, clothes for a casual world.
Red Lobster introduces the ultimate shrimp, the Jumbo Tiger Prawn. It's premium shrimp.
This ever so tender.
Gigantic. Juicy.
A rare, limited supply of this, the Supreme Shrimp, featured on the Tiger Prawn Feast, with extra crunchy, pan-seared, and creamy scampi prawns. These premium shrimp are going fast, and this week the Tiger Prawn Feast is specially priced. So hurry to Red Lobster before March 24th.
Coming Monday, Steven Seagal is a man on a deadly mission.
It's to me personal.
The network television event out for justice, NBC Monday.
You don't really think you'll win?
Sunday, the King Crusader is back. Michael Keaton, Danny DeVito, and Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
Batman Returns, NBC Sunday.
You know, when I was a kid, I was pretty smart. I knew everything there was to know on just about anything. But you know what really surprised me the most? Was how little my mom and dad knew. But as I got older, I found out why God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. I started to listen. And my mom and dad, they got smarter. And when you're talking, you only hear yourself. But when you listen, you can find out just how smart mom and dad can be.
In the summer of '93, WGEM-TV was a vital emergency center during the flood crisis. It was area broadcasting's finest hour. Responsible community service has been a day-to-day hallmark at WGEM for close to 50 years. We're looking toward the future and working on exciting new technologies like digital television. This will revolutionize the quality of the sound you hear and the picture you see. But there's a fight in Washington over who should bring you this new technology. Some members of Congress want to sell off the broadcast airwaves to giant special interests and leave the smaller broadcasters out. But if broadcast airwaves are sold to the highest bidder, free TV is history. Our commitment to this region is bargained away. We think broadcast auctions would hurt our viewers and all of rural America. But we can have new technology and free TV in the next century if Congress will stand up to protect consumers. Give us a call toll-free and tell us what you think.
I hope you're not touching that frosting like I asked, because I saved the bowl for you.
You can never go wrong when you do what is right. From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Friday night, you know what that means. Sports and scores galore. Sports Extra at 10.
The roads are getting rougher, and the chores are just getting tougher. You're working harder than ever. You need a truck that does, too. Meet the all-new 1997 Ford F-150. It throws an even longer shadow, with a wider stance and the largest V8 payload on the job. Plus an all-new suspension that loves abuse. After all, the ground's not getting any softer. The new Ford F-150. Strength after strength after strength.
This is about how you go to sleep one day, running your business the same way you always have, and wake up the next morning with things like email, voicemail, PCs, pagers, a whole new communications network. It's not a fairy tale, a myth, or a parable. This is about how things can really happen. This is about opening your eyes instead of closing them, and making a call instead of a wish. Network MCI, that's how.
You want to clean it, you want to change it, you want to build it. Spring's here and you want to get to it. So get to this. The 72-hour sale at Sears. Super savings on all you need this spring. Start your yard work now and take $50 to $400 off all Craftsman tractors and $5 to $50 off all Craftsman mowers. Fix it now because all mechanics tool sets are on sale. Change them now because all light truck tires are 5 to 20% off. Get to Sears now because 72 hours don't last long. The sale ends Saturday.
Morning, guys. Just when you think your diarrhea medicine is working.
Oh, boy. What's wrong?
It can let you down. But you can count on Imodium AD to stop diarrhea, often in just one dose, instead of dose after dose, more than a third of a bottle of the pink stuff. And Imodium AD is even better than the leading prescription.
I told you we should have stopped for Imodium AD.
Imodium AD, one dose relief you can count on.
Later on The Tonight Show, why wait till Monday? Jay and Lisa Gibbons presents the other Academy Awards and the award for Best Beavis and Headbutt.
Shut up, Beavis.
Then Robert Duvall's Oscar moment.
Literally put the Oscar on top of the urinal and, you know.
Plus James Woods, Quentin Tarantino, Alexandra Wentworth, and other class acts. Stay up for Jay and Robert Duvall. Then Conan's Oscar pick for Best Musical Score.
Say something else.
Plus Lonnie Anderson and Andy meets the gorilla His Dreams.
Was it a drive-by shooting? A practical joke?
I got him in the face.
Or teenagers on a rampage? The Amazing Story. Dateline Sunday on NBC.
I want to make sure that everybody understands what rape is. If you want to have sex, and you're with someone that doesn't, and you make them, that's rape. It doesn't matter if it's a stranger, or a date, or even a girlfriend. It's still rape, and it's a crime. And you could go to jail. And everybody understands what that means.
This SkyWest Weather Update is brought to you by Sight Vision Center of Quincy.
And good evening, Corey McCloskey here. Are you ready to launch into a pretty good-looking weekend? Well, we have some good-looking weather for you. Saturday, thumbs up. Sunday, some will love it, some won't. Find out who next.
Red Lobster introduces the ultimate shrimp, the Jumbo Tiger Prawn. It's premium shrimp.
Just ever so tender.
Gigantic. Juicy.
A rare, limited supply of this, the Supreme Shrimp, featured on the Tiger Prawn Feast, with extra crunchy, pan-seared, and creamy scampi prawns. These premium shrimp are going fast, and this week the Tiger Prawn Feast is specially priced. So hurry to Red Lobster before March 24th.
Did you know that every time you buy one of our beers, you'll get a date? Every time. Honest. You see, every package of ours has a little date printed right on it, in plain language. If the beer doesn't sell by that day, we take it back. Now, I suppose we could put a secret code on our packages, but then all you'd get is a blind date.
It's our opinion at Acura that a luxury car should be quiet. It should cradle its occupants in astonishingly soft leather and burled walnut. And with a 3.5-liter power plant, it should be anything but a... Introducing the Acura RL, the new flagship from Acura.
Later, Robert Duvall and comedian Jerry Swallow on NBC's Tonight Show. Your local news is next.
I'm Gordon Boyd.
I'm Jennifer McIntyre. Coming up on News Channel 10 Night Beat. Lower property taxes, higher income taxes. That's how Governor Egger wants to pay for Illinois schools. But is it selling?
And the shot heard around the Capitol. The House votes to lift the ban on assault weapons, but gets it with both barrels. News Channel 10 is next.
This is WGEM TV, Quincy. Now, from the Tri-State's best news station, Shan Whiston, Gordon Boyd, Corey McCloskey with Skywatch Weather, and Steve Luton with Sports Final. This is News Channel 10, Night Beat.
The system isn't equitable. It isn't fair. It isn't right.
The man in charge says it's time to change.
The road to better schools, he says, starts with how we pay for them. Good evening, I'm Jennifer McIntyre. Shan Whiston has the night off. Illinois Governor Jim Egger wants to change the way you pay for schools.
The governor making his pitch to the General Assembly today. Simply put, he wants to cut property taxes and raise income taxes. He also wants the state to pay more for education.
The state will pay at least half the cost of assuring that each and every student in Illinois is offered a quality education.
But to do this means changing the Illinois Constitution, which means you'd have a say at the polls in November. But many legislators say they'll have to see more details before they decide whether to support the idea.
One of those fence straddlers is Quincy School Superintendent Dr. George Meyer. He likes the idea of using tax dollars to make schools and teachers more accountable, and he wants to narrow the gap between Illinois' rich and poor districts.
It would be a substantial increase for our schools. However, I think it may be a negative for the local taxpayers because the tax rate in Quincy is so low, it doesn't reach the threshold that you need to have to access the statewide proposal.
Dr. Meyer says as Edgar's plan could hit doubly hard here, raising property taxes and taking more out of your paycheck, but the plan could net Quincy schools another $4 million a year. Missouri governors, meantime, is pushing for safety in schools, and so far, Missouri's House seems to be going along. Governor Milk